Welcome back to part 2, and right now we're seeing that Jamal's going up top, and Sage has the flag at the point, and good job. So this could be a momentum shifter. This could be the fact when everything changes out. It's just kind of weird also seeing Smoke play for a different team because he's been, sharking for dicE, since, I don't know, since some of you were born. so that's kind of a trip. Because he's a good guy, funny guy, and yeah, just seeing him play for the opposing team. I'm glad Sage picked him up. That's a huge pickup, and that obviously leaves a hole with dicE's spot shark line. But with guys, dicE being a stacked basing squad, guys like Risk and Jamal, can just step up and make it happen. And you guys have like Wapple and not the main sharks aren't even here today, but when you see like the other sharks coming in rotation and doing a great job, then it's kind of like the Lakers where it's just stacked across the board in terms of basing, okay, and just in terms of basing. And Stay On doing a good job. Oh, cannot get out alive. God doing a good job picking off Stay On. Good bullet management. So in those situations, a lot of people like to spray bullets, try to get the kills, but to be a good and effective and efficient spider, you just want to kind of shoot what's necessary to get the job done. So 1 or 2 bullets spray to get the job done. You don't need to fire 4 or 5 at a time just to overkill somebody. Risk, oh, good with good mind. EMP superstar, so easy pickoff right there. Forces a warp from Mickey's. Sig Smoke bullying his way in with a couple reps, but then the Sharks line for dicE, gets back in order. Right now, what dicE needs to do is just get Cram back in, but unfortunately they're unable to. A little bit too slow on that, and Sage is trying to break through. They're trying to poke through. It's like a prairie dog right now, and they're just trying to poke through that hole and try to get out and flush the way into freedom in the base. So. But good job for, they just can't break the shark timing, the shark reps. Risk and Jamal are barely cutting it close, but they're doing it to get the job done, okay? They're barely getting alive and repping at the same time. Kate mistiming his burst, but it's okay. And right now you're seeing the old school tactic of lining, so this was obviously, for some of you new basers, Cram wasn't officially like the official strategy, since back then, since like, TWLB basing season 1, or even before that. Oh, right now Mickey's dies to a swarm, so dicE coming out right now, 11-4. So it looks like they're breaking apart, but yeah, the standard defense for flag was the line before, mine up the middle and just line. But then that was obviously easily broken apart by, like an offensive cram. Everyone just all the offensive team just crams together, breaks through the mines, and just bulldozes the side without the terrier, and it's over. And they're breaking. So, and then obviously the cram came along, and then now we have crams, and so what's going to be the next modified strategy? What's going to be the new version? So see what happens. Especially if the map changes, basing map changes, but we'll never know. Right now we're seeing dicE in an unfamiliar territory outside of the flag room. Especially for it's been about 6 minutes, 11-5, and Cripple beasting it 91-41. Oh, he's officially listening to this remix of Usher's new song. It's pretty sick. It has, obviously it's not Usher singing, so by that, it's already good. So, yeah, so he told me afterwards he was listening to the song I sent to him, and that's why he beasted it. So if you want the magic juice to beast it up in Spider, just like Cripple, let me know, or let Cripple know, and he'll send you it. It's going to be like one verse, not the whole song, but one verse. That's pretty sick. And yeah, we're kind of seeing sick play from Cripple, and let's expect him to MVP and break out with like 100 at this point. I want to see Cripple try to break 130. Okay, 30 kills in 130, 140. Let's see if he can make dreams come true for dicE and just kind of set the spider record. And oh, good job, dicE breaking in. Mickey's right now, unfortunately for Mickey's, their spider line just getting out spidered. The star players just not performing to expectations, warping out because of the EMP bomb. And low on energy, warping, and 6 Mo doing what he can, reps once, reps twice, battling with Risk, trying to get position, dies before Risk. Oh, Risk, oh! Apparently, I guess Cyrus tanked the Risk mine, but that's okay, because, tanking is part of basing. Oh, almost with the stake. Oh, good redirection, good misdirection with the bomb, guiding it back into dicE. That was almost going to hit Sage, and that would have basically costs a lot of damage, and yeah, absolute brilliance by Sig, and that's especially the type of quality of play I expect from one of the best sharks of all time in the game, in LB especially. And Cape, can I give Sig reps without his partner A2M, which is unfortunately not on dicE at the same time. So definitely a different face for dicE basing this season, especially with the shark line. And Cripple going under. Oh, taking out Cyrus, taking out Superstar. Oh, almost takes out MM. Good job, MM, putting down Cripple as he was destroying half his teammates. Mega Man trying to follow up Cripple, taking out one. Let's see if he can takes out two, stays alive, and oh, dies a superstar there. But Riff Raff, good job with the under bulleting super, but maybe a taking out under two. So one under for MM, and Cape right now as he pan forward. Risk doing a good job, being aggressive, battling pressure, and needs to die at the moment. You know, good job for the flag touches. And so yeah, so good job Risk, man. That was pretty impressive. And with Jamal falling straight up, and with a good rep, here he goes the bomb, and they have control of base again. 12-7. Let's check out the stats. Omega at 83, Riff at 81, Stay On at 69, 34. But the thing is, you can't look at the score and be like, okay, that player didn't get that many kills. He's playing bad because Stay On was handling under a lot of the times. So, you know, when you're under, obviously you don't get the amount of kills because there's not that many targets to shoot. So I want to always give props to the under players because that's one of the most undeserved position unsung heroes, you know, and people often misjudge the players who plays it if they don't get a good record. But if they win, that means the under did a great job, and that's basically how we should be judging the unders, is in team victories. Or if the under can MVP, then, you know, there's nothing else to say. Okay, that means they just flat out outspited everybody else while playing under Sig. And trying to break Cram. Oh, Kate! Oh, too bad. Two of his bursts killed one spider. If 3 hit 3, then it would have been more effective, but 66% isn't bad. And yeah, so we're seeing a great Cram defense. You're seeing, like, the thing about dicE's Cram defense Cram is that each spider focuses on staying alive, and there's often good balance. So if you're an upcoming team, new LB team, you always want to have balance, because, you know, if the opposing team blows up on one side in the corner and can just push at once, you know, you're going to be hard pressed to cover the other side, and they can just go through. And you know, as long as the Terry makes it through, you know, if all the spiders die and sharks die, as long as the Terry makes it through, then it's mission accomplished. Okay, so, and usually the defending Terry doesn't want to be too aggressive because you never know when Mickey's can burst and just kill Cape in, you know, such a tight Cram spot. But looks like right now, Stay On, good job going over, recognizing it, and we're seeing Cape, good job as a Terrier, because he knows that the right side is loaded up, so he goes over the left side and, you know, kind of balances it out. So good job for the Terrier, just taking it upon himself to rebalance and make sure both sides are kind of like covered. Okay, so you see Spiky trying to go left. We see the spiders on the right just taking him out because they don't have, there's no one shooting right. Now that they're trying to shoot right, you see Mega Man and Stay On just taking him out on the left. So it kind of goes back and forth, and, you know, and that's kind of like the spider management. If you got to break out of the Cram right there initially to stay alive, then do so. You know, as long as you don't die and you come back in the game, come back and Cram, you know, that's great spidering because it's energy management. And as I say that, I wasn't even able to finish my sentence, but I guess Kate decided to have charity, donate some charity, die out, and this is what I want to see. I want to see Sage right now, basically at this point in time, just make something happen. Sage is too good of a team to be blown out by 8 minutes, just like kind of how dicE was blown out last week. So good, you know, definitely they wanted to come out this week and just make it happen, just come out and dominate. And we're seeing that Cripple is able to play, was unable to play previously because of lag, and maybe that's kind of what's needed for dicE to really establish and solidify that spider line, because, you know, Cripple's a great spider, and yeah, he's also a good FPS player, and, you know, with spiders and anything that requires hand-eye coordination, if you're good at FPS games, first-person shooter games, for those of you who don't play it, like Counter-Strike or, you know, the newest Call of Duty games, Black Ops. So if you're good at that, generally, you know, you can play spider well because it's technically the same thing, the same motions, and you got to anticipate where they're going to come, you know, after they shoot, the timing, you know, when the shark's going to come, and all that good stuff. So I don't want to bore you with technicalities. Let's get back in the game. Pressure drops, reps, dicE is a mine back into it, barely touches Riff Raff, but good job for Riff, you know, holding down middle, and MM got trying to go under, tries to take out Cape, not able to. Jamal with the rep, and saves Cape, but good job there, almost, and at 14:59, they got to do whatever they can to survive. Really close. I mean, this is like, everyone's got to go on top superstar at this point. You know, under doesn't matter, because if they touch flag one time on top, it's over, okay? So at this point, you know, even though under's great, but if under dies or under fails, that means over's going to get overwhelmed. And right now we're seeing Cape being aggressive, warping over top, trying to, let's see if he bursts right now. No, oh, he does burst. Oh, and he picks off the terrorist. Double TK. Everybody gets owned there. And now we're seeing a flagrant battle of 3 spiders versus 2 spiders. And like the entire games, dicE spiders been outplaying Sage's spiders, and there's no anything different. And right now, Risk with the assist, repping out the mines, and Mega Man with the finishing blow, and good job there. Good job to dicE. Good job to everybody. 124-62 MVP cripple. And that's it for this game, for this LB game. So until next time, FF out.